starting there.
Okay, we got FUT on the fence. We got Giants on attack. 3-1 on the pistol. Last map.
Which does feel a little bit surprising when you consider that's the kind of position they want to find themselves in. Fortify the site through West Side's utility. The amount of combos
early
that
pop of the
this
smoke,
team
so you
has at
kind of
their
know
disposal
him's
means
close.
that they can really burst
At least like
effectively
within this
into the
box.
site. If that first wave doesn't work out, could be in trouble.
Drops and Giant X scaled up somewhat decently through shot, but that paranoia from
Oh man, what a flash that was. The great flash. The great flash, but they tried it really nice. Gravnik got 2.
Robinho unfortunately caught through the 0-point knife from the
What a
kill,
shot.
and Zeus will be able to capitalize off the back of it.
Wingman's tanking that. Ooh, Molly came in as well.
Lineup flying in from Yetajay as well.
Tap of the spike, flash over the top maybe?
On the entry of the round, and it looks like he's going to have to be the one to try and protect this spike as Cloud tries to get it down. Quick pivot though through towards the B side.
I mean,
and the
they're in great position.
To be able to get this plant in, there is no wingman, so Cloud has to commit, and a little bit more time bought through the hesitation. FUT are here.
Flash as well to set up.
No way, bro! No way!
He finds an ace on this first pistol round.
It full one of the pistols, and I thought max he was getting 1 in that situation.
Okay,
the Gravnet flash here was lovely.
I alluded to it. In that first util dump, if GX aren't able to take the necessary space, they do struggle and can get phased out of rounds, but
Force him down to an eco, surely someone buys more than this. Okay, there we go.
Has set them up quite nicely on this attack side.
Not a slow start though for Giant X as they're careful of shot after last round. Little dizzy for contact, and FUT are looking to go and collect orbs here, ultimate orbs.
It's also a very tempered approach from GX by the same margin. You can see the value that Cloud gets from his Gecko utility is when you're able to recover it. So
we've seen something similar to this. A stack over towards the site with 4. They don't have the Sova drone, not that they would use it anyway if they did.
Look like FUT are in a position to
And
be challenging
it's a lot about this
well,
flash.
Krax doesn't have a flash to throw in.
No way, guys.
Once again, this is a problem we've seen happen a few times for Giant X, but Cloud
it's all
and
good.
Westside bail them out of a difficult spot.
It's all good.
Giant X look to send this one home.
Comfortable from this position. Zeus with the Bulldog, but can't land the shot.
It wasn't crazy comfy though.
GX getting the first couple on the board, but we saw how Haven went. It started really well for GX. They were able to build up a lead for themselves. Have to be a little bit more careful clearing some of these corners though, as Yetajay is knives out swinging.
Well, just to let everybody know that.
Hey, the bonus is great. West Side
and VCT
has the money
Congratulations to him.
and decides to full bonus. And honestly, if he's kind of playing behind people, he probably has the opportunity to pick up guns.
Will approach that B long.
Important area of the map.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice, man. Fair play. Push him down to 10 HP. Wait, what happened in return here?
Of course.
Wait,
Same time though, the reaction is to start to scale up through a shot. The Toxin's looking
did he
to
seize as he
regen.
left?
Is there a chance that Giant X use the teleporter B long?
Was it Gravnade against a Tevanade?
Looks like the round is shaping up in that way.
Oh, this is nice info for them. Walk up short with double.
Lamps was such a key position for GX before, one which FUT didn't look willing to fight the last time we saw them playing bind.
So create a lot of pressure over towards B.
That post plant as
Let the 2 wait for some kind of reaction. No, not even.
As the execution comes in.
Mr. Fallen so low, looking to retreat, and while the players of FUT want to go and try and investigate towards Lamps, and it ends up in Giant X's favour. Flickless once again being the hero, and Spike.
A very fast flank from Zeus.
Oh, the barrier mesh.
We'll say that Flickless is watching this though.
Fully, so the spawn players can get out here and retake 3-on-3.
Well, he was.
Is probably the biggest concern for the attack.
Nice
for
shot.
The players out of CT met by Ara's rifles. Just at the same time, it's both raises.
Here comes Flickless, played in the smoke, dropped it.
Again, it is Flickless.
Viper all goes down as well.
Because they know they want the bonus
That's a great bonus from them. They did good.
2 versus 1. Cinen trying to make his way through here. It should be an impossibility, but both players are up close.
That's unlucky.
But it's Flickless once again.
The pressure of the right, man. The pressure of the right was too much for him to go for.
Signed from Spain.
I thought he might.
I thought he might. The day in the 2v1. Hard done by Mr. Fallen, perhaps there. I don't know if when the
nade tether for the grab tether is crazy.
One of those, you know, paint shells, I guess, went into the TP and it stopped it from doing max damage. But yeah, slight missed wall there. But the lamp space, as I mentioned, it's so key for FUT to be holding on to. The poison orb that they have on default does allow them to cross safely from showers.
Confidence. 10-0 by the way. Flickless.
Big horn.
I baited out. He got baited with the fade eye with the 2 at the back. Mate, you just had a trip here. You can't be going for that one, surely. I guess the flash call was already made.
Wanted to try and break it. That's one thing about Deadlock. Her utility is really there to enable a player playing around it. Doesn't always have to be her because it is global utility.
Who's going to be getting their ults? West side, 1 kill, or a plant would be lovely.
Around it,
that's basically it.
Any further aggression from the defense.
One suppressed.
The Astra signal, but is that an indication?
Crack's always looking mid-round for info with that knife's only spotted 1, so FUT are going to search towards short to try and punish it, but it's a 1-for-1.
All it looks to be is Grubinho is the one that gets in. Cracks, look at the damage that he's
yeah, look at the HPs. We'll say yet to Jay's push behind. If he's going to get a 1v1. He's probably dead, but you never know.
Slight off angle. Jay walking in. It's a layup. An easy one for Grubby in the end. Now dropping back into that deeper setup.
Ideal for Giants here as Westside gets 1 or dines. Obviously, the def isn't ideal, but you get what I mean. Okay, ult for the next round. That's really big for them.
Wraps in the end for FUT here.
Yeah, it's a done deal. Cine just wants to either make it as costly as possible, but he's not even going to get a chance to. So on towards the spike he goes. He's forced some players back into this. It's actually going to be Ara.
But he's happy to take the ult.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Problem. Stepping even closer to a showstopper, just a couple away. Westside with the annihilation as well, so there are ults up and available here. And when you look at the way that Westside plays, he's kind of like the second in, really, on the Deadlock. Because he's not worried about watching the flank. Anyone can do that.
Yeah, 100%. And I think as well, on top of it, like the way that the team is almost like switching how the roles work round to round in terms of like,
fast for Giant set. For Giant X. Fast round.
It is very nice.
Maybe with a Deadlock ult.
To see everybody cut and change.
Off some of the util.
Into this next gun round, that ult from Westside is also going to pose a huge question for Cracks, who's
they'll take that. It's good info. 4. So they TP. They were tempted. Nade tether though. Oh, they got another? No. Nade didn't go far enough.
Take down Ara.
It was a nice try though.
GX have good ground.
If he went the other way.
And they haven't had to expend all too much utility for it.
Look at how many players were drawn, gravitated towards this B side. That's at least 4. Cine slowly drifts back to 8. GX look to re-hit this site. 2 players in hookah and 1 player.
It's a nice little reclear from them. The problem is that they had it.
But liking that slightly heavier hookah setup, but not really getting proactive all too often. They will here.
That's the raid boss as well.
Yetije finds Flickless. That's the other end. It's all coming in from long. That was Flickless's first death.
He got a double from it as well. The wall hit the last guy.
And Grubinho needs to somehow rescue that spike with no chance in hell. He'll buy himself 1.
But this is Grubinho we're talking about.
Yeah, and he's made a weird play.
He has looked absolutely stellar throughout today. It's a 1v1 on either end of the map. He's still healthy. He has stars, but no spike. And even less time.
1 versus 1 against CNED.
10 seconds left.
He's not
Considering the time he had, he made a really weird play. Guess he was just really hoping that someone was pushing behind. Either way, he did a little bit more damage though. It does actually matter. Like the 2 extra kills from him is nice. I do think the re-clear from FUT was good. We definitely see them being pretty proactive on defense.
We're not really seeing them do a lot of that when they played this before against mates. They were very reserved, typically leaning towards a slightly heavier setup on A, and we're going to see that again here as once more the 2 initiators have flexed their positioning, swapping over. It's the flash actually to tee up the showers piece early for Zeus.
That's going to give them information later into the round in terms of what's happening here. Contact taken by Fallen.
Well, their flash gets them a good amount.
Also having 2 players towards short. I'm wondering if
his left side bounces off.
Is there any kind of reaction to be made? Answer is no for now.
Yeah, they insert one over towards B, and especially with the wall going up, like him popping here with the ult is pretty strong.
So a lot of respect being shown by both teams. Finally, we're going to see
1 kill is official.
Cloud is
of that flashback. Whoa.
That's a nice grab there, but it actually hasn't caught Zeus, and he was allowed a chance.
Dude, they're TPing, right?
Bite of the cherry.
Send wingman out, make it look like he's going to plant the spike and then TP. Yeah, make sure they got that rotate out. Arrow then sends it ult. Didn't see the omen. Saw the omen flash though.
On the foot side of things, it's the showstopper to gut out the B side, but still CNED's elbow.
Yeah, that's the worrisome part.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Chance to get into sight, especially with this nightfall. All the sound taken off.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the omen.
Okay. Near the omen, but Fleckless is going to deal with it.
Oi, nice shot.
Backside Cloud. He's going to get his kill. And Fallen just with a little pocket in which to work. Still hoping that Cracks will come through with them, but it's Cracks instead out of nowhere that gets a double.
Fleckless is so far
ahead
of
even
this.
consider this.
He is. But his Cracks no.
Very nice.
Not at all.
Very nice. Win one, lose the next. Money's in the bin.
Even though it's being so topsy-turvy.
The idea was pretty cool from Giants though. Insert one, had one close over towards long as well. Make it look like a fake A, get that rotate out. Fake wingman on site.
And then walks all the way around to find the final
trade on
kill.
shorts is the whole round really.
Did a brilliant job to try and get out in sight, and this was also great work from Cloud to reinforce.
I find it very funny that the one round.
Nice flick.
The one round that Fleckless died, he was the entry kill, and that was the round that FUT got there. Right?
Yeah, that's it. I was saying in the green room between games, it feels like when Zeus pops off, FUT end up losing. When Zeus doesn't play too well, FUT end up winning. Is it the same here with Fleckless?
CNED? Yeah, he went very early. He had the fish ult and he knew that. Well, I don't know how many got hit by the fade ult. I thought it looked like everyone.
The scoreboard is 5-1 to GX.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think you can necessarily just.
Oh no, it's a full conspiracy, but there's got to be something in the water.
Yeah, God knows.
I'll come back to you with a proper theory.
This was a nice round by Giants. Yeah, I like this round a lot.
What's his face from Only Sunny with a big whiteboard and like.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see you with like the crazy hair.
Yeah, it's always sunny in Berlin.
Always sunny.
Yeah. You should have seen the what is it? The
copyright
that we had.
Copyright that.
It is. Jokes aside.
Okay, 5 people can get one shot.
We might have a round on our hands.
We've got the attack outlaw. And they are going for a pop flash middle.
Yeah, and with ultimates to back it up if they really want to go for it. But after that, Dizzy, I mean, that's the big
they wanted
thing
to at least.
For Giant X is
they got close flash around the corner.
That's going to be the main part of the pack.
That swimming pool is just concrete at the bottom. Zeus did not want to go diving headfirst in. I think of all the ults you could have asked for in an eco like this, you wanted the showstopper, really. Krax has already used the knife for info. The pick goes up B long.
Viper ult goes down on an eco where they have a sheriff and a
maybe forcing them into the stack here.
And a guardian, but that's an extra gun now on short potentially.
Still Giant X are respecting everything being thrown at them by FUT.
CNED wants it. CNED wants it. He's got it.
Heavy short sound.
Yeah, dude.
With the Phantom as well. You put a rifle in this guy's hands, it becomes an issue.
Oh, he just got so lucky, bro. He
he's
nearly
just
owned
about
himself.
Found a way to disengage, but it comes at the cost of HP.
Remember, Flickless is still alive, so that's the worrisome part. And Grabinho actually got the smokes through as well. So a little bit of space to work with, but GX aren't happy with that. They're going to try and play to get numbers back on their side.
It might just be time to test that hypothesis. Yetajay's dropped the pit, he's on the way through.
No,
so
CNED, you owned your team with the flash.
Has cracks, dead to right, it's taken out, and now a 2-on-4. Grabinho and just Flickless remaining. Is there any chance in hell he can pull this off? It doesn't look
all the time.
likely, especially with Yetajay so far out of the picture.
Okay, very nice in the end. Holy, bro, one Guardian, one Sheriff. They were definitely feeling it.
And it seems like wherever
definitely feeling it with the Insta.
Right thereafter.
Well, I say
I'm
Insta.
not gonna lie, I just stopped for a moment when Flickless was gonna bust through backside. There was gonna be a chance he could get the spike back, but the time was far too gone.
Yeah, let him get
Far
the
too
gun.
long gone. That short fight maybe forced a little bit too much by Giant X, rather than exploring elsewhere on the map. And
Stress. It's a doable game.
Ultimate, which I thought was too hastily invested.
This is a big one though. 1, 2, 3.
CNED has his op for the first time in this match.
It comes at the exact same round when GX are using
Okay,
their
Fade
long
Eye spots
opening
2.
set piece. Molly comes in, and there is a Nebula waiting there as well to just allow them to get into Garden.
Oh,
They use the
Yetajay
recall
kind
now,
of loves
but
that.
Yetajay
Ooh, did he?
short.
No. Okay.
Flickless hasn't
Well,
seen him.
That's a big timing.
the
Rabinho's
big
walking into
rounds,
trouble
man. No Astra.
here. LA out. Okay, Yetajay.
Ah, nice.
I see the game you're trying to play here. How many more can he
Oh,
get?
he did
That's a
really nice,
second.
man. He did really nice.
And it's just about good enough, I would say.
Dude, that was such
Great
a
work
small
from
window for him
Yetajay.
to take that
With the
timing.
Viper
That's
gone,
insane.
GX should know that B is a little bit weaker now.
You should know.
The wall can't go up. There's no snake bite. But there are 2 players towards Phuket.
I mean, Flickless working on the other side of the map, it means that a 2 versus 2 on this B site is so much more contentious.
You kind of need him to go through the TP and cause a bit of a distraction while the site players are contacting their way out. It's Ara at the front. The Rays head-to-head, moments away from coming to fruition. Zeus in a strong position. It's Cloud that's going to spot him out.
Do they expect the second?
Here.
What they
CNED's
do
bot
now.
Spotted by the Dizzy, and all the while,
Flash is
Flickless
big.
starting to close the
Cloud
net
has to
towards
save
Spawn.
plant on site.
It's getting closer and closer.
Whoa.
No command being used. You know what that means if we want to go fast.
Damn, really nice, man.
It needs to go fast as well. A great
What
shot
the?
by CNED, but
Did
he's
Mr.
essentially
Fallon
a
throw a
1 versus
Fade Eye
2,
before he
and
died? He
both
must have.
players are giving him absolutely nothing. He does have 2 smokes and control of the spike. He should just get on this at this moment in time, but instead he wants to take the next engagement. He
What a
wants
shot,
to
bro.
find
Big
Flickless
smoke.
and does so. Now onto the spike with a rifle in hand.
Damn, what a round from CNED, dude. Oh my goodness, just give him an op.
And FUT bring it within 2.
There had to have been a
CNED
Fade Eye in sight
producing
if him did this fast,
Complete
surely.
gold dust in back-to-back weeks. Another Red Bull clutch goes his way. When we think of CNED and Bind, the history goes all the way back. You're expecting to be looking out for his op, attack, defense, it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it
Did it all the time on Ascend. As long as that prismatic blue gun is in his hands, you know what you're getting.
Really
And
nice.
with the plant on site, oh, it's the missed first shot from Ara and an absolute blunder from GX.
Yeah, that's going to feel like it stings. Another quick open.
Get it, and they kind of forced into this a little bit.
They look to take this time towards Showers.
They,
CNED's off there.
Oh
and
boy,
now the
hold
entry
up.
being found.
Giants
That's
with
what I was
another good
saying.
start.
That's how they
It's a
won
big,
Champs
it's a
2021.
big push,
The
and
reason why
again
everyone
they've got
banned it
incredible
against them.
timing.
Players close, hot on the heels as Giant X try to execute in towards A, but the players aren't checking. Cloud's waiting on the other side of this wall.
With the spike.
Gets him. Showstopper out, and Giant X tried to fight forward.
No
They're trying
way,
to
look
buy
what's going on,
themselves
man.
space to get away from the flank, but there's no chance to get the spike back. It's all
My
in
goodness,
Foot's
this is nice from
favour.
FUT as well.
It's the
First round where like a lot of
dicing
people
away the
survive,
lead
so they
that
get
Giant X
good
built in
money.
the early rounds.
Really good money. One
As
armor
much as you
rebuy.
want to talk about
Obviously
CNED
another one, but
changing roles as well, he was playing Sage on here before, so Omen, it's just about controlling the space as much as possible. Billy on the desk.
Dude, they're very proactive though. I've been saying that the whole time. Push on short last round, push for B last round, this round.
It's job done. It's putting GX at such disadvantages. And it's another round as well where Arrow doesn't get the most of his timing.
Yeah.
Pushing the site, currently 3 and 7.
The one thing that I want to note here, if we're going to talk about players KDA, is the fact that Flickless right now is 17 and 4, which is a massive gap. He's 11 away from his closest teammate, which is Grabinho.
Yeah, he almost has 3 times as many kills. If he has 1 more, Grabinho's on 6, same for Cloud, and the rest trail behind. GX, looking at this veto, I thought they'd played an absolute masterstroke.
Yeah.
You came into the first map, which they looked confident on. The second, they had yet to show it, but I think we realized why now. And for Bind, well, we saw them beat Vitality.
Artis's mod? Wait, which one's Artis's mod again? Flickless.
Still,
it's Artis's mod against our mod.
And I think this is the
head-to-head. We didn't talk about that. That's a big talking point, surely.
Of making playoffs, the wheels start to wobble a little bit.
It's the Giant X that we remember, perhaps. Those micro details. Something to focus on. The pit as well in this round. A half buy for all intents and purposes, but if GX can put themselves in a position,
he never misses a game. He's always mod in here.
Finding value. Yetterjay's in a difficult
Wait,
spot
nice
here,
shots. Yeah, they got the confidence now.
Yeah, and the players immediately TP to
yeah, and they're crunching as soon as they hear that flash.
I mean, it's whether they could even get onto the site Giant X, but they put 2 players, one with the spike towards Hookah. Mr. Fallen has knocked them both down. How do you even try and get this back if you're Giant X?
First, they must challenge the Omen smoke.
Bring them down.
Replenished. A Prowler. I don't know how that has threaded the needle between 2 players there, but Grabinho and Westside still hanging about, looking to clear the close corner with the util. Probably gets one, but Yetterjay, equivalent exchange and cracks right by side. Westside in the middle of all of this. Has a lot of work to do. 1v4, 1 kill deep. Knows that Zeus is in the TP, so as soon as he commits sight, the backline is something to think about. It's a heads-up duel on Yetterjay in the pocket.
It's kind of nice, though. Hide and reload here. It's a good reposition.
Still yet to drop out. Hasn't given away any sound, but
yeah,
just got to be
that was nice from Yetterjay. Reloaded, popped the wall up, repositioned. Let's go.
Yeah, it does end up back all even between these 2.
5-1 to 5-5.
Mistakes like this is what's costing Giant X, right? Sending 2
the Astra like pretty much saved him.
There, but that's like 3 rounds in a row now.
Yeah.
You've seen a duel not go Ara's way when it felt like it was maybe 80% in his favor. So, and it's on top of that, it's another round.
Okay, last time they had Deadlock ult, they kind of just wanted to try and catch one on B.
Trying to get onto site.
Looks different.
These are going to be really frustrating losses for GX, but they know that the win is not too far off. They've got ults to come straight back into the next. In fact, they've got almost everything. Same util set.
I would say Yetterjay's doing lovely work.
They're held at arm's length by Yetterjay's snakebite this time.
Look at how much they use for him to actually just hold on to long here.
You're just waiting for Westside to invest his ult
Omen
somewhere. As soon
all
as he gets
retake.
info,
I do like the Deadlock trip here.
on a player position from the foot side. It's the fishing line out, trying to reel him in.
Yeah, but let's look at the player positions right now. Take note of that from Giant X.
Okay, Ara, pretty sure this orb's still here, so he could get his ult on this one. 3-person on B, they don't know about the Omens, they don't actually know.
That spike very close to hitting the TP.
The foot at the same time, you can see 2
again,
players
they're so proactive though.
Fallen.
2-person inside in terms of them taking back Hookah.
Does have the ulti. Can very quickly run into a position where he should support.
TP goes out, C-Ned's already here.
Is the first one in, and Will, that ultimate you were talking about
Sure,
earlier, finally invested, actually gets one of the players. As Grubby makes to try and get rid
really
of
nice from Zeus, he can't use it as a bait.
And Will, unfortunately, cracks his left to die. Ara now really showing a little bit of slack in the past couple. It needs to be a 1 versus 3, but it shows. And that first shot is deadly. You look at Zeus, very low, but can he get through? Can he get by yet? He can. One to find, and well,
he was nearly he nearly owned it. It felt like he was on top of it. It felt like he had worked out the crossfire.
Such a valiant attempt.
I wonder if he thought he was further back.
And the nade was spot on as well. Just feels like it isn't his day. He had the
Dude, 5 in a row.
out the pocket, but when he didn't see that instant peak, just assumed
Hello,
it was
keeper.
clear.
How are you?
This one from West Side is a bit lax, I think. And then the rest just get cleaned up. As I said once again, great attempt from Aura, and I think that will put fuel in the tank for him. GX really need to close up this gap though, and they have the tools to do it.
We do.
I mean, 5-1 to this is a nightmare. Ball pass and stack over towards A. Dude, they've really got it down.
Unfortunately gets denied the angle.
Pop flash with the ult.
And they're just going to bust through straight
away
with that
KO.
Showstopper. Command has taken it offline though, so Ara, just with the gun in his hands on sight, seems to be enough right now. Flashed off the angle from Cracks.
They're just not even. But why do they think it's clear?
The players are falling on sight. GX whittled down to their final 2. They will head for B as a plan B. The execution just hasn't worked out.
It's the utility right now when you look at how much time GX have to
it's
set
doable
up on the
2v4.
site. And the fact that FUT are going to be so late to get back to this one. So plenty of delay, plenty of opportunity. What does FUT do to try and break this down? It looks like they're going to split up into 2 packs.
And for all of the lost post plants that GX had coming in, this is almost ideal conditions. The only thing missing
big grab net
is
as well.
Player numbers. Westside has emptied his pockets, full setup. Knows that with the wall broken, there's at least 1 player coming spawn side. They've got to drop into the sensor here, and that's where both players can look to capitalize. Westside gets both of them. Still needs 2 more.
Nicely done from Cena. Nice shots. Man, what a comeback this is. 5-1. 6 in a row.
It's another brilliant start and
very similar to the Haven start, right?
And one which ends up
Guns
with
pretty much
being
all the time are having
ahead.
good starts, but then actually just gets to
this
buy rounds
once
and they're
again,
just losing the
but we'll
majority.
need to see who wins out the map after a quick break.
Oh, it is so stressful, like, what the?
The exact same rounds, round by rounds. Wait, that's kind of nuts. Dude, that's insanely rough for Giants. Giants need another pistol and they're 4-1 up. Pistols. Ryan's playing like Gentlemates. It is a little bit similar to that. This one felt hard though. It looked like they couldn't get through any kind of chokes. Unless they were like faking. Katie, thanks so much with the prime. I appreciate the 14 months. Thank you for doing that. Mango Freeze, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that as well. 5 gifted. How much of the 5 gifted? If you got gifted by Mango Freeze, please add him. Say thank you as well.
Ahead with a positive win rate
so much, Mango.
in the
Dude,
group stage.
You're hitting a crazy number, Mango. 380.
Getting let off the hook.
So high, dude. Thank you for that.
In the previous, now GX taking their foot
we
off
see the
gas.
bacon clips yesterday. Yeah, we got linked them.
Scoreline before you know it. Things have
pretty
to
good.
Change.
They do, and for FUT, once again, they're at a chance to keep
Pulse as well, thank
going.
you for sending that, bro.
They need
I
to win
appreciate
the
that.
pistol round, and that's always been a failing of this roster in the past couple
Mango,
series.
thank you for doing
they
that.
have not looked good, but they seem to have turned the corner on that Haven.
Where FUT have been finding success so far is bleeding that utility out of GX. On the attack, it was beating the utility
4-1 on the
trap
pistols.
and not getting sucked in to their initial outbursts. Here, it's going to be disallowing those anchors.
I feel like the KO stuff's going to be pretty big.
Love to play the double setup
Oh, Zeus did good though. He did good. It's good damage here.
And FUT looking to make their reaction early.
Yeah, both raises gone off the board.
West side.
FUT are walking in towards the deadlock
Oh my goodness.
trap.
Oh my goodness.
This is the pairing. It's
No way, that couldn't have been much worse for him. West side, instead of pushing over towards Showers, just tanked the flash. We said the KO might be important. I didn't think it was going to go down like that. There's more talking about the knife.
The shower space is almost surplus to requirements because FUT playing doubled up either side of short. 2 players in lamps ready to take the contact on Cloud.
And Cloud has no flash to get Grubby into sight.
Does have the wingman to clear these close corners. Finally the wee guy comes out, but met with a paranoia and the sinking feeling that this one might be slipping away from GX. Grubby wants to take it from right.
Looked like the tether hit him on the head.
Has fallen out of GX
okay.
Instead.
2-4, 1-1 on the pistols here. And FUT are looking good.
The immediate
looking like it says to lose.
Taking contact from long is
oh, look at this flash, dude.
And Cats just looks unbeatable at the moment. Warms up into these maps.
And that's another situation where FUT have now found that second round pistol after winning 6 in a row
Same script,
the end of the previous.
It is just a repeat of Haven.
Comes around, goes around, I suppose. It's more of the same. Cloud pays a hefty toll to get that 1-0 orb. The setup for GX here is a break away from the norm. They're playing a lot heavier towards short. They've brought Ara here as well, just with the paint shells to try and gain themselves a quick advantage through a combination of their utility. This is also something that they've just been very good at doing, and where you're seeing a really
really tried to force that.
Out as much as
they saw 3 of them.
They already have done.
But though they've set the side
knife as well.
B.
Doesn't hit one though.
They don't have the spike to back it. Most of the forces for Giant X committed towards.
We'll say they took a long time here. Yeah, dude, even Giants are just like, wait, they haven't got into sight yet? Why can't we hear anyone? They had like all the info and then they took a while. And he didn't know where one was.
Yeah, they're going to try and engage, but I mean, Flickless can't really live with it. Spike goes down.
Oh my.
Classic out of nowhere.
Oh my, dude, he nearly got another there. He
Long,
nearly got another. Nice tapping from CNED. Managed to keep the guns.
Will be able to convert.
Well, Westside got me a little bit too
yeah, dude, I thought he was going to get another there. I thought he had good timing on the gun tube.
What's going on? We still saw that Cloud was playing for Hookah. They had a lot of control towards the attack spawn side, did GX, but weren't able to find the most of it. Westside on rails there. How much better does it look with a rifle in his hands? GX back to a similar setup as they were on the first round, but you don't really expect them to run
this is the round for Giants, and FUT want to fight long.
First chance to see how GX are
oh, it's Soren.
versus FUT. Basically the same thing. It's
no way, I can't believe I can't believe they swing out there. You gotta take that TP. No way, bro. Well, there goes your big buy rounds. That's pretty much the game.
For the young duelist.
Dude, they just wanted to fight that even though he got seen by the fade eye.
Zeus is plowing FUT forwards. It was such a great haunt from Mr. Fallen that we saw.
Yeah, the fade eye was awesome. It's a very hard fade eye to hit, to be fair.
It's just really straightforward utility and the kind of thing that GX should sort of be expecting if they're playing the long setup. As I mentioned earlier, Mr. Fallen, we've not seen too much of his fade so far, and now he's going to need to fully clear the double stacked anchors on A.
Dude, every time it feels like Giants players are just either getting baited or make the wrong choice.
He's got such a long way to even get close to this. This is looking
bro's
like
staying in spawn with this gun.
For good reason. No credits on GX. No cash left in the coffers, so a little bit of time now, 45 seconds or less, to talk over what it is exactly they need to do, because it's a comeback to be mounted. Double digits for FUT.
Cloud is so good. Why is he on IGL? There was a big period where we didn't have many IGLs in the EMEA, so everyone just tried to make players into IGLs. Some of them relatively successful. I would say Nuts is a good example. And we have others that haven't really hit near that peak.
Again, like something narratively everyone's been saying is since we've seen GX come back into the second split, Cloud's calling has been excellent. Yeah. And I think, again, to bring up a point that we made in previous maps, is looking at this series, I think this is the first time this split that I've had doubts about Cloud and some of the calls that he's made.
Oh, that I can agree upon. Again, some micro errors as you're seeing.
EMB, no dude, he picked well on this. I was completely done on this team.
But it's the streak of rounds on the
I'm not like
scoreboard
crazy
right now,
convinced by the performance from FUT.
me.
I think Giants are doing a lot of rough stuff as well.
And it's just
But it's definitely an improvement from last
stop
week.
it From being a 10th and 11th round.
Yeah, it's deja vu, it feels like, as well, GX are trying to play aggressive on long, but it's like...
Yeah, you guys either got to commit or you got to...
completely knocked down.
You got to do something.
FUT are looking to strike this one out.
Yeah, GX are looking like one of those bowling screen animations. It's all a little bit scuffed. No, not enjoying that one.
No, I'm not giving you.
Not enjoying that one either. Oh, okay, Cloud as well. 2v3 and FUT. Not with too much map material to work with here.
And GX, not with a lot of health. 8 and 5 left on both players. So, yeah, we'll see where this one ends up, but you basically have your answer here.
Gamble's like for Giants on the wrong side. They can at least go get one of these guns.
B, but that spike is heading well into A.
Still a sound sensor up in showers, but anyone could have walked past that. It makes little difference. Cracks, safe in the knowledge that showers is secure, will get the spike down. While his hands are busy, the two other players on FUT were searching for an engagement.
Yes, Jay's acting like he didn't even hear it.
He doesn't spot it though.
Nice flash, but it's actually
one.
There's no way he's escaped with one.
No way.
Oh, no, there's no way, right? Could you imagine?
That's now the ult online for Westside.
Yeah, but he's not popping the ult on his HP. Oh my god, he popped the ult on his HP. It's actually a 1v1.
One against Zeus and he's got a Phantom. I can't believe
no way. Oh no, man. Come on, dude.
Oh no. They knew that the damage was there, but that's just rude.
Oh,
dude.
That honestly, that sums up this game. It really does.
Doesn't matter how you get the round. It's just if you get the round.
I think the last time we saw a blast pack kill was it was an Apex game. I think it was against Batu, maybe.
Dude, you can't write this stuff, man.
That, there was another like Koi one that we had on Split. I mean, this from Westside. I was really thinking that he might pull it off, and then.
Yeah, but in my head, in my heart of hearts, I was like, there's no way, but part of me couldn't doubt it. And here we go, Zeus ready to take an engagement with CNED.
Oh yeah, it's been.
Could be used, but that knife is
it's been a madness.
Information needed, perhaps, to start the engagement. As FUT scale in, Krax's flash was brilliant, and it's going to be the case.
Yeah, the KO Yuto was nicer. Knife at the top, can't break it, hits both, so they know to flash send.
Much longer, they're ready to execute right into the A side and execute any resistance in their way.
It's over? Oh, it's for sure over.
Feels like a pipe dream now. It's Flickless and Westside.
Dude, this is pretty much just Haven all over again. It's mad.
With weapons in hand, but little more, Mr. Fallen will lead the chase.
They crumble, dude. There's a lot of job opportunities for
yeah, I mean,
performance coaches in the EMEA. I feel like.
This is the reason why he stayed in
Gentlemates, Giants, what's going on here? How can they look? How can they look so good and into nothing? Well, I say so good.
Probably not too
That's actually a stretch.
This is the style.
But how can they look fine into this?
From FUT, and a big question answered for me: is there a different vision with Jonta coming in, or is it, you know, what we're expecting? Is it a last dance of the old FUT? And I think we have our answer.
100%, and there was a lot of excitement about Giant X, and this was, I think, for me, the game where they needed to.
Zeus is doing good work.
This was the banker.
Yeah.
This was the
okay.
one that
7.
Shouldn't fail.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. And you then go into it and you're like, oh, Giant X can't slip up. Well, they can.
Yeah.
So now FUT are looking to bounce back in this series, and they have to do it here in this round. Well, I mean, they've got plenty of chances to do it, but best to do it here.
11 rounds in a row with a similar streak at the end of Haven. FUT are ready to take yet another map in dominant fashion. The year that BBL start to look like the best team.
The moment we started believing in Giants. Yeah, dude. Honestly, that's our own fault, though. There's years of history to support that. It's actually my own fault.
He is in so much danger here. Needs Grabinho to do something.
I just ignored all the years. And I ignored all of the data.
It feels as if Giant X
I will say, though, FUT looked way better than they did last week.
It feels as if
especially on Haven.
Is the only one left here, and he will be routed out.
Okay, FUT.
Bounce back after a
FUT with it, big one.
week against